Hello, friends. This is Cold Run back with not Final Fantasy VII, back with Dragon Age Inquisition. Um, we are here in Coracavus, and we're going to keep delving into this darkspawn infested former Tevinter prison and see who actually broke the Tevinter, who broke the darkspawn out, who excavated this to that point. Let's dive right in. Oh, let's dive right in by going the correct way, not by going back the way we came from. All these snake and dragon motifs definitely get Tevinter-y feeling, because I think that's a Tevinter theme. What is this? Vandal Aria. This is a new one. The Vandal Aria is a flowering shrub related to the rare and nearly extinct Felicitous Aria, otherwise known as the Silent Plains Rose. Of course, neither variety of Aria is a true rose, and they are called roses only because of their sweet scent. The fragrance of the Vandal Aria, however, is lighter and greener than that of her rare cousin, and redolent of honey and cut grass. This has got to be a healing one, then. The Felicitous Aria is best known for being the only plant capable of growing on blighted land. Vandal Aria lacks this quality, but is capable of proliferating almost everywhere else, even though she seems to favor dry, arid climes. If left to grow wild, the Vandal will take over a space, choking out any other plant unfortunate enough to be in her way. Brutal. An excerpt from the Botanical Compendium by Inez Arancia, botanist. Was there another one? Places. Oh, Coracavus. Oh, so they do tell me about it. Good. Let's see. On the edge of the Empire, they erected a prison, Coracavus, the Dark Pit. Far removed from the cultural heart of the Imperium, Coracavus held and meted out punishment to local peoples who denied Tevinter's claims to the region and to so-called loyal citizens who believed living on the fringes of civilization would grant them immunity from the Imperium's laws. In a few cases, political prisoners who could not be sentenced with execution were sent to Coracavus instead. It was widely known that the bribes bought nothing there, and having the right name would not be rewarded with leniency. It said that upon hearing their judgments, these individuals begged for death. From A Brief History of the Imperium, Volume 3 by Terrace Alton. Yeah, so this place was just a messed up, brutal Alcatraz of a Tevinter prison. Though I'm not... I still don't know why it's so fresh. Maybe, and I don't want to assume, like, maybe this is so fresh because it looks cooler that way, because I assume it's not like this was in use by the Tevinter Imperium in the last 5 years or anything like that, despite all the fresh bodies. I assume that's just for design. Codex updated for Sarah. What the hell? Maybe this one? Addendum on Sarah's hatred of Darkspawn. Having read the reports, I might have expected that someone with ties to Ferelden, and specifically Denerim, would harbor a violent dislike of Darkspawn. Whatever claims she has to family, all were threatened during the Blight. They don't look right. Not living. Yeah, I guess that's it. I guess she doesn't like Darkspawn. Okay. I love Vivienne, but I'll be honest, sometimes her ice magic makes it hard to see what's going on. Card Assassin. I'm not even bothering looking at it just because I assume it's like lower level than it would be useful to me. Open. Yeah, go for it. It's going to be a secret vault door. Or progression. Probably just a secret vault door, because I don't think they'd put progression this way, right? Behind a specific party composition. Yeah, treasures. Read. The best treasure of all is knowledge. Oh god, I want to edit that out. Anyway. This crumbling parchment predates the Second Blight, Ancient List of Prisoners. Amilvalin. Why does that seem a lot like Laura's character? Sorry about that. You've been convicted of thievery, Aerovalin. Um, Iunia Talvas inciting dissidents to be kept in isolation. Gallus, property of House Lartus, conspiring to commit treason, given over for further interrogation. Siscera Atreus, concealing a fugitive with full knowledge of his crimes. Quinton Navar, public indecency. Really? Sentencing of all criminals to commence 3 days hence upon the return of the praetor. You got sentenced to Dragon Age Alcatraz for public indecency? Must have been super indecent. Oh, what was that? I skipped past that too quickly. I think it was just a superb ring. Sorry, I'll take a look at it in editing, but I was just assuming it wasn't a good item. And the next mosaic piece, nice. And we have this little setup here. This is like a skull with luscious curls. Maybe. Oh, and someone who died sitting and looking at, entranced by the luscious curls. Oh, look at those cages just hanging up above from the ceiling. This place is brutal. Oh, prisons creep me out.
You hear? I heard.
Yeah, it was like an earthquake. Or some boss monster, maybe. Even now, my controller's vibrating. No, it stopped. That Herlock is wearing a jaunty hat. I don't want to kill it. I mean, I guess I will, but I like its hat anyway. Did you see that we looted ghoul sores? That might be the most disgusting loot I've... We're now... In our bag, we have some ghoul sores and darkspawn teeth. My controller's vibrating again. What is this? Yeah, so there's a... Again, a lot of this cave-in is just from age, I assume, just because it's been here for a while. Okay, so we're coming up on whatever the thing is. Wrapped prison key. A crumpled note. There was nothing to indicate this place was built over an old Deep Roads entrance. While the complications with Darkspawn were unfortunate, we've dealt with the pack that emerged, and I will hear no further talk of it. We have enough to secure the South Dig site. You will continue to work in the corridors, and you will do so without complaint. Alternatively, we could use you as a distraction should more Darkspawn hinder our efforts. You serve Corypheus either way from Servis. So, the Venatori have been using this. So that's what I'm getting from this note. The Venatori have been using this as like a dig site for their flowering red crystal shenanigans.
Venatori. They've been excavating.
Yeah.
I take it breaking into Darkspawn tunnels wasn't part of the plan.
If their plan is to be a thorn in our side, they're doing just fine.
I think this is a thorn in their side as much as it is ours. I mean, it stopped them from doing whatever their work is, right? And I think they do care about that. I think they care about, like, they have stuff they want to be doing and taking care of. Like, I kind of like that right now, at least. The villain doesn't seem to be aligned with the Darkspawn. Not like it was in Dragon Age 2. I mean, not that it was... What I mean is not that it was either in Dragon Age 2, but still.
Wonderful.
A giant. They've got a giant. Crap. How do I do the block thing? Oh, right. Not like I need it for this right now, but good to refresh myself on that.
Not exactly the fight I was expecting when we got here. At least we got the job done.
The men here were laborers. Someone must have been coordinating their efforts. I doubt they stuck around to fend off Darkspawn.
Is that can't be the boss, can it? look at this. Are these statues of, like, Tevinter overseers? Because they look sharp. Like, physically sharp. They look like if you hugged them, you would bleed a lot. Okay, just picked up some trash, and I'm ready to move on here. What's in this door? Is this going to be Servis himself? Herself? Discover the south entrance. Western approach, south exit. Oh, maybe that's it for down here. And the next step is then to find the person who was leading up this excavation, which is going to be somewhere else. Gotcha. Discovered Echo Back Canyon. Oh, this pops us out somewhere new. That's super cool. Let's go unlock this camp then. Supplies replenished. Oh, I will take it. So where is this in regards to where we were before? So that was the Astrarium. This is just past that. Good to know. And the last Astrarium's down there. Memories of the Grey. Okay. So before I actually head there, I'm going to head back to Skyhold. Before I continue to the east and south, I'm going to head back to Skyhold.
My interest, you, sir.
And check in on some of the missions that I must have gotten. And also just clear my inventory a bit. See you in a bit. Deal with the angry... Oh, that's available. Secure a source of water for outpost. Inquisitor, a fresh water source has been located in the western approach. However, a territorial wyvern... Ooh, is that something we're going to have to fight? Also claims the area, and a pair of scouts who discovered it were no match for the beast on their own. I'm afraid one of the men was injured in the attack. The wyvern will need to be removed from the area if the outpost wishes to have safe access to water. Josephine. And that unlocks Deal with the Angry Vargas. Let's pick up the other quest first before we pick that one up. All that glitters. There was a bit of fight at the mine with bandits apparently, and not even Darkspawn. I'm pleased to report that the Darkspawn were cut down with relative ease. We've set up an outpost and recruited locals to begin mining the gold once again. Indeed, I'm told they're more than happy to do so now that they're being protected. We found some useful equipment in the bandit cache, and any efforts to gather coin at Skyhold will now be much easier. So we got a wide great sword. I wonder if we get like ongoing cache. Probably not. Improving morale. So this is where we gave him shoes, I think. New supplies arrived along with an enthusiastic shoemaker, or cordwainer, as he insists we call them. I've never heard that before. Is it a cobbler? Is that different from a cobbler? I'm Googling this. Cordwainer. Cordwainer is a shoemaker who makes new shoes from new leather. The cordwainer's trade can be contrasted with the cobbler's trade, according to a tradition in Britain that restricted cobblers to repairing shoes. Good to know. I had no idea. No matter, the soldiers are pleased with their new equipment. There are far fewer complaints following patrol duty. Knight Captain Rylan. And I've heard that there are certain things that it's good to not skimp on when you buy them, and shoes are one of them. Like that if you get crappy, uncomfortable shoes, then they can hurt your feet, and like it's one of those gifts that keeps on hurting if you don't do it right. Anyway, let's see what this one is. Deal with the angry Varguests. Commander, the situation is improving here at Griffin Wing. Water source is secured and most things are under control. However, our activities in the desert have destroyed some Varghest nests, which has riled them up and has riled them up and desperate. That seems like a typo. Maybe has them riled up and desperate. Now they are attacking caravans on the main road. Scavenging from our provisions makes it hard to get supplies in for the soldiers. Any advice? Liliana, the Vargas situation is partly our fault. We took their water, their habitat. Our veteran rangers could try to lead the Varguests to a better place where they can establish themselves. I was ready to give this to Cullen, but that sounds great. Cullen, Maker's Breath, I'll send some of our rangers to hunt and kill their pests. That'll keep the area clear. I like Liliana's option in this case. Go for it.
Inquisitor.
I think so. I'm just clearing out some inventory. I think this is a new one, the Cowl of the Overseer. An Overseer was a position common within the ancient Tevinter Imperium, given solely to mages of Altus rank, high rank, I guess. They were sent to distant outposts, usually important mines and strategically important forts, and given authority to act on the Magisterium's behalf with impunity. So that's why this must be something we found in, that I didn't notice that we found in Coracavus, which makes sense. I mean, this is an overseer in a prison in a remote Tevinter outpost. Oh, and that's actually kind of neat. It's even like the status effects are that it's resistant to cold, fire, and magic, because it's meant for someone who's like in unknown territories, who's in like, could be like the far outreaches of the Tevinter Empire, could be like the Arctic North or the burning heat, and this is good for all of that. So I've been debating whether to try out Kitty's collar. I know that you mentioned this could be a good item, that you've really liked it. I don't think I want it on... I don't... The mine... I mean, taking double damage is really punishing. I don't think I can bring myself to use it. Maybe if I had, like, an archer. But even then, I mean, it's not like you get... You don't get a... It's weird, because it's not like a glass cannon item. Because it's not like it gives you do double damage and take double damage at the same time. It's just the only benefits it gives you are defensive, where it gives you a good chance to heal. Not a great chance, I mean, not a 100% chance, but a good chance to heal and to resist a lethal strike. I think maybe I'll keep this in the back of my mind, but I can't imagine I will use this session. All right, so we're back here in the Western Approach, and we're going to start off simple. We see some demons. We're going to kill some demons. It looks like there's a Fade Rift just to the east. What is that? Look at that sharp hunk of metal.
More
is that...
That can't be good.
Where? Oh. They worry me less than that huge spiky tower thing. Is that a person? Is that... It's got to be just a Tevinter statue. That's like the statues we saw in Coracavus. Yeah, pretty straightforward Fade Rift. No special weird new demons there yet. But what? There's a bunch of stuff around there, and oh, even on the map you can see the two, like the spiked sentinel things. That's pretty sweet. Right, so this is giant territory also, it looks like, right? Let's keep the high ground. Can we keep the high ground, or are we going to get pushed off shortly? I think we're going to get pushed off shortly. Yeah, that's okay. We'll approach it from down there. So I see another Fade Rift across the way. And it looks like we'll have to swoop in around from the side. That's, okay. Okay. Let's say hello to the giant. Are they guarding anything cool? I kind of doubt it. I'm not seeing anything on the map in this area. But let's check them out anyway. Oh. My block and slash didn't... It doesn't seem to work against the ground and pound. Which is disappointing. Oh, that just goes back to where we were. Okay. No, I guess there's... So there's some giants, but not a whole lot else worth looking at here. Some camps. Are these Venatori camps? Mining camps? Read. Ancient Tevinter. Those decrying our ambitions to reclaim our lands decry history. So... part of what the Venatori are doing here is trying to reclaim historical colonies? Maybe. What was not once under the watchful eye of the Archons, the wisdom of the true divine... What was not once under the watchful eye of the Archons, the wisdom of the true divine, or the justice of the magisterium. Idle or lay, graceless Fereld, and even vain Antiva were ours in ages past. Tevinter's imprint is present in every corner of their degenerate cultures, whether it be music, poetry, architecture, mathematics, or any art that stirs the human spirit. Were our empire to stretch its arms again, this tide of southern decadence would at last be stopped and corrected by the superior minds of the Imperium. Would you like to see Britannia rule again? From Magister Leviculix Perenni's lecture to a gathering of his peers, 786 Blessed. So maybe that's how the Venatori are getting some on board, is just these historical ties or historical callbacks, claiming that they're just taking what's rightfully theirs. Because I know they're having some troubles, aren't they? Like the Venatori, or not, Tevinter itself is not in great position right now. Vargas. Hello, Vargas. Like, I know the Venatori are... Or not the Venatori, Tevinter is struggling with the Cune, and... Yeah, they're not in great shape, I don't think. Codex unlocked Vargas. Here we are. It looks a little bit like the Phoenix we saw earlier. Oh, look at that unhinged jaw. That's amazing art. The Vargast is now known to be a distant relative of wyverns and dragons, but in ancient times it was believed to be a spirit manifest in the world. Syrian legend says that the Vargast hunts those who have committed great wrongs against their own kin, and when the creature finds its quarry, it drags the guilty party to the gods for judgment. This is perhaps due to the beast's hunting habits. Vargas prefer to bring prey still living to their nests to feed their young. That is disgusting, and I hate it. From a study of the southern draconids by Frederick of Seralt, published by the University of Orlais. So the stomping seems like it's the giants. Gates of Andorol. Are they fighting each other? Doesn't look like it. Oh shit! The rock just... Oh god! This giant is just yeeting in from nowhere. Yeah, double bull rush on him. Not too bad, but I love seeing that giant just hurl a rock just over the cliff at us. Are you... What are you doing, friend? You don't look very corpse-like for someone who's dead. Let us go in here. What is this place? Oh gosh, now I'm getting thrown off. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe I should be going back towards this area. Phaedrifts are there. I don't know. Maybe no, let's just complete this circuit. Let's just complete the circuit while we're here. Oh, so we couldn't get to that before. We had to unlock that shortcut. Not that it's much of a shortcut, but still. Gate of Andorol. Engraved on the gate are symbols of Andorol, old god of slavery. Well, fuck Andorol. Gosh, do I go back there? Do I don't think I do. I think I want to backtrack. I think I want to see what's in that. I want to get to that Astrarium and... Oh. They just respawned, I guess? This whole area is a little bit weird. But now the giant's gone. Yeah, things are getting a little bit buggy here in the western approach, but that's okay. Who among us isn't a little buggy? Alright, next Phaedrift is closed. Is that 2 of 2? Yeah, there we go. And unfinished business for Cassandra. Oh, I forgot to bring Cassandra. That's okay. I'm not super worried on that front. Let's get this next quarry over here before looping up to that Astrarium. Venatory Marksman. Boop. The rare double boop. We got a quarry. Again, I'm not really sure what these are for at this point. Extra completionist. I don't know. Maybe they'll come up used later. And we got some ocularum action here. 1. Oh, I forgot I have to like do the oscillation thing to find them. 2. Where are you, third shard? 3, there we go. So where are those from here? Shards in the approach. Let's knock out this Cassandra quest. I know she's not with us, but we'll tell her all about it afterwards. Do we really have to jump off here? That looks far. Oh, it's not far. The desert's just... the sand makes it tough to tell perception. Rebel Spellbinder.
It's one of the mages Cassandra is after!
Let's... Leo of Lucian Bay. Oh, I should have gotten out of that. Did you see that? He's like holding a book enchanted in front of him. That's really cool.
One less problem for Cassandra to worry about.
All that's left is Sir Hildebrand. Oh my god, not Hildebrand. Hopefully that's a different Hildebrand from Final Fantasy XIV. But he's a strange enough character that he might have crossed over to Dragon Age just because. I keep saying I'm gonna go back up there to that Astrarium and the cave and all that, but it looks like this might be another shortcut I can unlock. So let me do that. Yeah, the gates of Toth. This is probably the Tevinter old god of something else horrible. The old god of colonizing. Pull. Gate of Toth. The gate is carved with symbols of Toth, the old god of fire. Gosh, fine, I'll go get this one more thing. Fade Rift. Let me just clear it out, sorry. Okay. Now that's done. There's another no, nope, I'm not going there. I'm backtracking, going to the thing. You can't tempt me with your question marks. Or should I just, I'm so close to it, maybe, no, I'm not being tempted by the question marks. I'm going back to the north. Discovered Echoback Fort. Alright, so I think there's a kind of a main door that leads into here. If I loop around to the southwest a bit. Should just be Yeah. Okay. I will dismount from Van Halen. And it looks like there's something of note here. Oh, it's probably in the fort itself, or atop the fort itself. Okay, so I'll come back to that. Yeah, let's head inside. Or is there... I'm not sure if there's a cave or fort, or if there's both things. It looks like there's both things. So how do I get up there? Jump? No, that... I mean, probably maybe, but it doesn't seem like it's the main method. Let's just... Gosh. Okay. Where's the cave? Cave is this way, but I have to go into the fort even to get to the cave. I understand now. Gotcha. I am feeling a bit like a Dunkus right now. Like the answer is staring me right in the face and I'm just not seeing it. Oh, there's a door on the side of the building. Okay. You could tell me I can get up to it. Good, I can. So is this going to be a Venatori fort? I assume so. Or is it Red Templar? No, it hasn't been really a Red Templar centered area. Venatori Brute. Block. Block. Oh, Servis. You're about to die. How are you doing? Yeah, you're just straight up going down.
You should carve. The Inquisition was here. But
I really want to do that, and I'm ashamed the game isn't customizable to let me do that. Sorry, Sarah.
Still breathing. He's resilient, I'll give him that.
resilient and resourceful. You could make use of that, my dear.
Leave him to die, take him in alive. I'm really tempted to leave him to die. I mean, I don't see... Just because he survived, he's resourceful. I don't want to... I don't want to leave him to die. I want to kill him.
Have some of the troops bring him in. I'll deal with him back at Skyhold.
Yeah, I'm probably going to kill him because I'm... I don't know. He's just a Venatori. I mean, maybe we could get some information out of him or something, but I don't exactly want to, like, use him as a member of the Inquisition or something. That would feel a little bit weird. The last step. A fragment of an ancient inscription remains on one of the stones. It reads, "The last step of civilization before the abyss." I guess maybe the abyss is like here be dragon sort of thing, like off the world map. Loot, loot, loot. Blizzard's Path. What was that? Carved along the staff's length, be cold, my son. Empty yourself of compassion, for the blizzard's path strikes fear. If you feel rage, let it be righteous. Unleash it, and you will achieve greatness. Well, I might have achieved greatness about 10 levels ago, but I think I'm good for now. Read. Elegantly written letter. Magister Nantarius. Varantium Office of the Praetor. Dear Madam, I've been informed that you are looking for an experienced administrator to organize your lead mining enterprises in 4 kingdoms. I humbly present myself as a candidate for the vacancy. I have extensive experience as the overseer of multiple archaeological digs in the Western Approach, and have successfully managed several mercenary army ventures simultaneously. At present, I am seeking new employment opportunities in less arid climes and as far as possible from the Inquisition. See my attached resume for further credentials. Yours, Crassius Servis. I am sorry that you found the Inquisition here. So this was yeah, this is just a Tevinter operative. I'm actually going to be very interested to talk to them when we get back to town. Actually, you know what? No, Gosh, I'm tempted to just go back right now, but my time is kind of up for this session. Let me wrap up here, and I will try to remember, once I clear out this fort and check out this astrarium, and this quest, and this, and this, and this, to go back to Judge Servis sooner rather than later, in the next session, definitely. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you all. No, not yet. Oh gosh, I really want to find the, what's this? No, I will do this next time. Gosh, okay. Restrain yourself. I will see you all later. Bye-bye.